this part of it. Uh, um... Oh, sweet Jesus. So... Looks like... You're supposed to align this a certain way, and... I'm not sure I completely get it. Oh, that's because I'm looking at it from the other side. No? Oh, okay. So... like that. Almost. No? There we go.
This is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Because that's supposed to be the information that you get from lining it up like that.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
That's one of the dumber minigames in this game.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Okay, gotta make sure that it...
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
There's a lot of just scanning everything in a single room, and even in a single level.
Dundee. Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
And
the ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
anyway, there's a lot of just scanning and looking at everything in a single room, and even within a single level. And the more you scan in a room, and the more that you look at within a single room, the less trips that you have to make back and forth between these levels. There's no, like, overall evaluation for any of that, but it saves on
Is this your
time.
husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Okay, so it's not there. And now it's the main selling point of this game. Missing. You can make
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
you can use the clues that you have to attempt to link this stuff. I would have thought that the break-in attempt would have been linked to the missing tin box, but no, apparently not. Yeah. Just gotta make sure to look at all those. Make sure that none of them are linking up.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain
Shiver.
on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
We need to find a good place for an...
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in. This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Perfect. Could do none better.
Shh! Did you hear that?
Telling me to shush and being too fucking loud.
There's someone there. I'm
Boy.
gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there!
Right behind you. Let's take out my pipe. Stand here for a smoke for
Mr. Holmes,
5 minutes.
come and see what we've caught in our net.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here, waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough! You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Alright. Any more deductions? No, it's the same number of stuff. Okay. Number of stuff. English, man. It's hard. Okay. It's also a cool little thing you can do. Anytime you have a suspect
These
brought
are the
into...
suspect's belongings
Anytime you have a suspect brought into Scotland Yard, you can just
and partner, 1883.
file through their stuff.
To my friend, from R. Dawson. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
I'm just gonna take the ring with
A
me.
handkerchief with the initials J.H.N. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something, but what? A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
File through their stuff. Wait, I wonder... Yeah, you can also go down to autopsy. But the body isn't there yet. That, and I don't think there's a reason for us to...
Mr. Holmes?
examine the body. And now... there's a few odd spots where it'll only let you examine something from one angle. Even if it's, like, completely visible.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then. hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
You'll learn to expect
Well,
that.
I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
We think about it. No. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw today, feel free to leave a like and comment, and if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. I look forward to reading what you guys have to say, and as always, this has been Torge. Out.